Today we're going to be looking at some silver Standing Liberty quarters that are worth some good money. So we'll show you what these coins sold for at auction, different values based on their condition, and different types of errors that have taken place on these coins that you can look for in coin collections that you buy or maybe inherit. So welcome back to Couch Collectibles. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. As always, if you guys are new, feel free to check out all the other coin videos here on the channel. We also have paper money videos, rare dollar bills to look for, rare pennies to look for. So feel free to just click the channel and check out those other videos. So as always, let's just hop into this one. Starting off first here with a 1918 D mint mark Standing Liberty silver quarter. Now this quarter is valuable all because of its grade of a mint state 67 by PCGS. So we'll compare that to a lower graded coin in just 1 second. The coin grading scale only goes up to 70. This is at a 67. That's why the coin sold for $4,000. If we look here on the front of the coin by the date 1918, you'll see that D mint mark to the right of the star there. So that's where the mint mark will be for those. So we'll move on here to the 1918, again, D mint mark. Same coin, however, this is in much worse condition. It's graded at a VG10 by NGC, so not a very good condition coin. The coin only sold for around $28. You compare that to $4,000, it's a big difference. So keep that in mind. If you got an extremely high graded version of the coin, you know, it can be valuable. Now here is a 1918 no mint mark, so it does not have a mint mark at all. There will be a no mint mark, a D mint mark, and an S mint mark for these coins for 1918. Now this coin does have a mint error. It's been double struck and collar. Can't really see it much on the design itself. Heritage Auctions does have this listed as a double strike. You can read more information about that on there. It does have the full head as well. So here's an example of, you know, full head on the Standing Liberty silver quarters. This coin ended up selling for over $5,100 because of that mint error, and of course because of its condition. You know, had it been a high mint state grade, it could have sold for more. If it was in worse condition, it could have sold for less. Now here's the 1918 no mint mark that is a very, very high grade. Mint state 68. Like I say, a 70 is a perfect on a coin grading scale, perfect grade. So this coin is in excellent condition. And that's why this coin sold for over $7,000. So if you have a, you know, Standing Liberty quarter from 1918 in this condition, you might want to consider having it graded as long as it hasn't been cleaned or anything. $7 grand. Now here is another mint error. This is on the 1918 D mint mark quarter, and it has a lamination here on the obverse of the coin. You'll see that there, very, very noticeable. And we'll also see that there on the reverse as well. So lamination, you can look for laminations on all kinds of different coins, even pennies, nickels, all kinds of different coins, right? So this coin ended up selling for over $1,000. Now 1918, here's a lower graded example. The coin's only graded at an EF40. The coin sold for around 40 bucks. So, you know, again, big difference between a high graded coin value and then something at a 40. Now here is a 1918S. That has a couple things going on here. It's got an indent on the obverse of the coin, and it also has been struck off center. It's graded by PCGS at a mint state 63, and this quarter ended up selling for over $5,700 because of those mint errors and its grade. Now here's a 1918 where the 8 is over the 7. Again, this is the S mint mark, so if we zoom in there, we can see that S mint mark by the stars. Very hard to see this date, but the coin grading company does look at the coin under high magnification, so they can tell if it's the 8 over the 7. In this condition, very, very bad condition, it's graded at a good 6. So low on the grading scale there. This coin still sold for over $1,300 because it has that 8 over the 7. Here's what that looks like, the 8 over the 7. You can clearly see a 7 underneath the 8 there as we zoom in on this image. So here's a coin that's just graded at a genuine coin, but it's in much better condition than the last coin. The 1918 with the 8 over the 7 S mint mark. This coin sold for over $5,000. So you can see that as we zoom in there at the date, you'll see the S mint mark along with the 7 under the 8. So if you have any collections, coin collections that you inherit, and you got some Standing Liberty quarters, always look for that on the 1918. Look for that 7 underneath the 8. And then here's another example of that, pretty good example here. Now here's the 1918S, that is the high graded example here. So graded by NGC at a mint state 67, it has the full head. This coin sold for $27,000 because of all those reasons, because of its high grade and having the full head. You know, there's probably not many of these out there graded at this grade with the full head or higher, so that's where the demand comes in, and that's why it sold for $27,000. Now here is a 1918S that sold for around $2,500, graded at a mint state 67 as well. So 2,500, 27,000, the full head, not the full head. You know, all these things can affect the values. Here's the 1918 no mint mark. Unfortunately, it has been cleaned, so do not clean your coins. It will definitely devalue them. The obverse has been struck through, as we can see here on the right side of the coin. And this quarter ended up selling for a little over $80. So, you know, nothing significant, but it's an $80 coin. Here's a 1918S mint mark that has the reverse struck through, which we'll see there at the bottom of the quarter. This coin ended up selling for around $145, graded at an AU58 by NGC. Alright guys, don't forget to subscribe in the middle, check out the videos to the left of me, and until tomorrow, I'll see you guys in the comment section below. This is Couch Collectibles, and this is where I disappear.